I come before you to tell you that once and for all, that despite my repeated efforts to notify the public, and to what people don't understand is that we are in dire situations. But I'm not going to sugarcoat it by saying that, well, nothing can be done, nothing else is possible. But rather I'm going to discuss why nothing can be done at this late term stage of this civilization collapse, people. Because here's one thing that people don't understand, is that of all the things, there is no political solution to the current paradigm within the world that we live in. That this paradigm is collapsing around us. And that no solution of any kind will save the system. The system is coming down right now before us. It's collapsing. We don't have a culture as a people. We don't have any spiritual or moral guidance. We got nothing, people. The world's coming apart. And there is no solution that can rebuild it back up. Because it means taking from the same rotten system just to build another rotten system. That's what the alt-right, the alt-left, the mainstream is promoting, frankly, is the same cancerous element that has destroyed the system. No political solution within this time can be done because it's all coming down around us. You can't build something from ruins. Not entirely. You can build something that will temporarily hold it together, and that's what the establishment's trying to do. That's what the new right, the alt-left, and the alt-right are trying to do. Is temporarily patch over something that will just simply fall apart within a few given decades. The current solution right now is to pull back from the system, is to build your own tribe, and to encourage tribalism on a basic, fundamental-based local level. Not online, not on the internet, not on any networks or communications or connections. Because what you're going to do when those communications and connections all but fail, because they're technology, people. The alt-right is a failure because it is an online internet movement. They're not that fucking big. They're a declining fucking internet movement. And they're just fucking LARPers, as frankly as far as I notice. Because they're nothing in the long-term end of the scope to whatever's coming. They're an irrelevance that have all but lost their meaning within this world. There's nothing more that can be done within this world. It's all coming apart before us. And there's nothing more that you can say about the current system. Because haven't we all tried a political solution from the very beginning and attempted to repair, patch over, and temporarily fix the cancerous, rotten system from the ground up? Of course we have. We as a people. We have entrusted our loyalty as well as our respect and our trust to a system that does not serve us. It doesn't serve our meaning. It doesn't serve anything but themselves. And frankly, they're just taking whatever they can. They're looting what's left of this civilization. This system, the wealth is gone. The economic situation is starting to look bad. You really think that the economic solution right now looks good? You would be a fool to trust the same system that has screwed you over and your family for generations. What kind of crap are you fucking smoking and fucking eating? What is it that you're fucking on that's clouding that fucking rationality? Nothing that can be done now will solve the current problems within the world that we live in. No solution of any kind right now, especially on a political level, can be done to save the system. It's coming down. It's falling apart around us. And there's nothing more that can be done, people. Nothing. Nothing. You cannot repair something that's rotten, dead, and fucking showing its skeletal form. You can't. I'm sorry. But for me to sit here and honestly say there's nothing more that can be done. I'm not lying. I'm not joking. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm not being amusing. There's nothing more that can be done. If you cannot understand that, you're fucked. Really. You are fucked. You, your family, everyone that you know and love. Because you know what? We're going into times in which you will need that family. You will need your loved ones. You will need your neighbors. Because that's the only thing that will be able to account for your survival capabilities. Without them, there's no way to survive on your own. Not in this fucking world. Not to whoever's coming. And if you think I'm fucking joking, you really gotta fucking look at yourself in the mirror. And really start asking and questioning yourself. Because you know what? To whoever's coming, people, it's going to be spectacular. Let's just put it at that. And it's going to make World War I and World War II look like a fucking cakewalk. And the Cold War and all these are fucking wars. Because whoever's coming, people, it's going to make the Black Death in Europe look like a phenomenal event. Like a small click in time. Like a small moment to what's coming. People, I hope you know that. I hope you know that we're going into a time in which there will not be much of anything. The population will be slashed 95%. There won't be advanced technology because all the minerals and resources that we have used to build this advanced civilization were running out. Our first world economic as well as our agriculture system is drying up. Okay? We're already turning our entire agricultural lands into fucking deserts. And right now, as it all but seems, there is no political solution. The world's turning to ash around us. It's falling apart. The culture is non-existent in the Western world. Western civilization's unraveling. Do you not get it? It's all peeling back. And it's turning to ash because the rot is so apparent that the system is literally falling apart and nothing can be done about it. You cannot repair something that's rotten. I'm sorry. And there's nothing more that can be done about this current world. And as Western civilization begins to unravel back and peel back, the rot's slowly falling down. It's falling through the bottom, and it's literally just rotting from the outside, inside out. And it's just falling. It's rotting. It's garbage. It's trash. It's twisted. It's just worthless. It's broken. It's non-existent. Get rid of it already. We need to start something new. We need a new system. Rather, this old system is done. Nothing that you do now will make any difference on a political level. If the economic situation is really bad, and it's getting there, people, and if the social structures of this entire civilization is beginning to unravel, and to make matters even worse, what do you think is going to happen on a political level? If there is no social or economic structures to support the political structures of a civilization, of a nation state, of an entire society, what do you think is going to happen on the top? Nothing can be done on top unless you solve those on the bottom. And you can't solve a late-turn civilization collapse, people. I'm sorry. That's not how it works. Every civilization has a time date. It has a lifespan. And we're at the end of our own. It's coming down around us. And there's nothing you can do. You cannot save this rotten system, this Western civilization, if you even call it that anymore. It's more like a global civilization. When you actually look at it, it isn't just the West, it's the East. It's also the Russians. It's all these other small little cultures and people and ethnicities and just small groups that also make up the global civilization. And they will also fall, unfortunately. We're going into a time in which the meaning of anything political, it's now becoming irrelevant. And like it or not, there's nothing that can be done from here on out. Either you choose to wake up right here, right now, and understand this comprehension, or you fall, along with the 95% that will go down the drain as a mere memory to history. Because rather or not, if you get this comprehension on you, and whatever you do from here on out will be on you. Because nothing can be done, especially within this world. And that's all to it. We're going into an age in which you can't do anything right now and here now, because it's all coming down. And no matter what you think or say, it will not change that. You can try to patch over, you can try to prolong this civilization, this system, but ask yourself, what service are you doing to the rest of the world, to the rest of society, to the rest of the people, to your neighbors, to your loved ones, to everyone within your community? What service are you doing prolonging the same system that has screwed them over for untold years, for untold decades? You're just prolonging the suffering and inevitable collapse, people. I hope you know that. I hope you understand that. You're just making it even worse. And the outcome of this system collapsing and unraveling that much worse. That's the problem. That's the thing you need to get through your comprehension. Oh, let's save Western civilization. Okay, then let's prolong the fucking suffering and torture. Because that's what you're doing. And the outcome will be that much more harsher. That's what you're doing. Maybe you should get that comprehension through your thick fucking skull. Maybe you should understand that, because that's what you're doing. That's what you're advocating for. You're advocating for the same rotten system to put a temporary patch on it that will inevitably fail and make the outcome that much more worse. That's the point that I'm getting at here. Any more than that, there's nothing more that can be done. And you could try to say, well, we need to save it. You can't save something that's fucking falling apart and crumbling. If the entire structure's weakened, rotten, and corrupt, you can't fix it, you can only patch it. But inevitably, it's going to fail. And it will inevitably fail. Regardless of what you do from here on out. So even more than that, thank you for watching.